Hello, everybody. It is iResler. Welcome to Stardew Sunday. We are here. It is autumn in Stardew Valley. So we're going to start doing things here. So we got corn and wheat and mixed seeds and flower seeds. So I'm going to grab all of those and I'm going to grab some of that and I'm going to grab 8 wheat seeds. Actually, you know, I'm just going to grab a bunch of these. And so what I've decided that I'm going to... Oh, and I'm actually going to grab corn seeds too. And then I'll grab a bunch of sap too. I'll grab some of this too. And I'm just going to grab 50 of these for now. I might get more later. And I know how can I make... what is this? This is what? Quality fertilizer. Can I make quality fertilizer? It doesn't look like I can. That's fine. I'm just going to make a bunch of this. Okay. So, what am I doing? I can just combine these. So I'm going to plant all these. I'm going to get the water bucket out. Alright, so... And I got some sprinklers down here for this type of thing. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put all the wheat up here. So I might take these out. But, oh, I need the scythe too to take out the old dead plants. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to do that. So first, though, I'm going to water... Actually, why am I watering these? I'm going to water all these. I'm going to take that one out. That gives me some more sunflower seeds. But I'm not going to replant the sunflower seeds because I want this to all be corn. So, well, I will replant them, just not there. So. Okay. So. Not sure what was planted there, but okay. Like that. And then wheat. All wheat. Getting some more fertilizer. Oh. We're short. 2. Okay. So we need 9 more plus 2, so we need 11. Okay, so I need 22 fertilizer. Or sap to make fertilizer. Okay. Gonna be 3 more. Drat. Okay. Really? Oh, I do. Well, got extra fertilizer now. I'll find a use for it. Now some of you are screaming, probably going, "That's super wasteful that you take out those corn plants." And yeah, and you're absolutely correct. You couldn't be more right. Oh, they're already fertilized. Forgot that I fertilized these. That's fine. No problem for me. But it's just, it feeds that little part of my brain that makes things easier. Not to mention that harvesting these without damaging other plants is going to be a joyful thing. And you notice I didn't put any there, and that's because of the sprinklers. I could put more corn there, but when you have sprinklers like that, it can get really cumbersome at times. So I'm gonna keep the corn that's out here because why not? I mean, we got all of it. It's already here. Extra is never a bad thing. I mean, these won't be viable when it come winter time. So sometimes when it comes to plants, you want to ride the train as long as possible, so to speak. So big planting day. Now I got 3 extra seeds to do. And there's also a lot of work to do on the farm come the season change of harvesting things like this. But I could put flowers in between here because I got these mixed flower seeds. I'm not gonna do that. That would just be too crazy. I got 3 seeds, so I'm gonna do them right here. And I'll put in 3 fertilizer. Why not, right? So let's go like this. I'll put the mixed flower seeds in the middle, and then I'll put the other mixed seeds on either side. Now, I'm not sure. I can't remember if that actually matters in terms of when you acquire those seeds. I'm also going to plant some more sunflowers because why not? Put those right there, and then now I actually keep everything that I've got. I should return the water can, fill it up. Okay, so let's sell all that. It's $4.50. Gosh, is that late? Good thing about the winter is with all those crops, because that's a lot of crops, there is more rain, so you won't necessarily have to water as much during the winter. We're going to take all those out. Gonna chop this ugly tree down. Mystery box, huh? Oh, that's what the mystery box being dropped was. Okay, yeah, I was wondering what those trees were. I think those right there are the mahogany seeds that we acquire when we do hardwood at times. I think that's what's growing there. I want to chop one of those down eventually. And I'm probably going to plant one that's kind of independent, or but I want to keep the mahogany trees as long as I can. So I'm probably going to plant one that's kind of away from the rest, and mossy seed. Okay, yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I could get stuff off that possibly. Just lying around. Sorry, I feel exhausted. Okay. Get back to the house. Can't get back to the house. If I collapse exhausted, it's because of my farm being far too efficient. Okay. So we got that, we got that, we got that. Okay, let's go in here. Let's check the weather report. Okay. We should go and buy that big backpack at some point. I'm pretty sure we can afford it. I think it's 10,000 or something like that, and we have plenty of money, as you notice. So let's put actually let's go like this. Let's put that there, and then we'll pick that and get that back. Okay, so let's water everything, shall we? So, oh wait, I should get my corn seeds to plant there, yeah. You know, I'll do this. I'll get 4. Because I don't think I'm not sure how much I need. Okay, anyways. Back to watering everything. Gonna say, I need fertilizer for the sunflowers. So I'm just not gonna do it this time. I was right. I don't need fertilizer. It's already there, waiting. Although I didn't get it because I was gonna be lazy. I might have to go buy more corn seeds. I don't have enough to finish off the corn. Oh well. I mean, technically I could plant. I already planted there. Yeah, okay. We're not gonna talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm glad I watered all of them, though. Oh. Yeah. Yes, let's double water them. I mean, there is something to be said about maybe putting a sprinkler like here. Yeah, I might place these wrong, but You know, I mean, there is something to be said about maybe extending the fence, and shifting all of them over one. You know, to have that one here watering there, and then have another one here to water those two. The only thing is, though, like sprinklers are kind of something that take time to get like situated right. You know, a bigger field, you know, we'll have them positioned differently, and we'll eventually get to the bigger field, just not yet. So let's do all this. Okay, so now that we've got everything watered, let's fill in all these areas of this area. Oh, it's already there. Gonna leave that area that area right over there with those unsaturated. Yeah, plant the sunflower seeds that we have. All right. Oh, I'll fill this up before I put it back. Okay, there we go. Let's put that back in there. And then, oh. No, I don't know. Put that in there. Put that. And then over here. All corn. That. Okay. Okay, let's go see Clint about this box. Let's get that broken open. And find it and see what's inside. Ah, the notice board. Yeah, I talked about this. Hello there, you showed up at the perfect time. Yeah, Robin built it from scratch. Gosh. Yeah, I guess I'm on board, Dad. Gosh, that joke. Okay, he throws you all the way back here. Okay, what do we got birthday-wise coming up this time around? And there's still a notice. That's not happening. Okay, so we got the bookseller coming into town. We got Abigail's birthday, Robin's birthday. Got Spirit's Eve and the Stardew Valley Fair. Okay. I think Spirit's Eve is supposed to be Halloween. So, pumpkins might be something to look into. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. 1,000 pieces of stone a week. That's a lot of pieces of stone. Yeah. That's something to ask in the winter when someone around here might be going to the mines a lot. Grape or blackberry? What's in the box? 10 seeds. Nice. Thank you, Clint. I'm gonna go see what what's his name has got in the way of pumpkin seeds, and maybe buy the backpack where we're at it too. So we'll go to Pierre's. Okay. I think I'm going to get 12 because I have an idea. So, and then for sale, how much are we talking? Yeah, let's get it. Oh, aerobics. Just remember you're coming this way, so. Oh, they're just gone up. Okay. I was gonna say I expect to see you in a couple minutes. We'll get the fertilizer out. And we'll get the water can out, too. Okay, so we'll go like this. Oops, yeah. Like that, and then we need 11 more fertilizer, so... Oops. Okay. So, I'm gonna do a pumpkin patch somewhere on the farm. And I'm gonna do it kind of near where we have things, but not necessarily right next to it. Can't, okay. Good, okay. Perfect. Got that, and then there. Okay. Then I don't know where to put all the rest of these. I guess we'll finish off the space around this. I mean, I don't know how much we can. Okay, let's go down this way. There's hardwood over there, I know, but we need to clean up this area a little bit. So no mystery box. I suppose it was too much show for that light would strike twice, but hey, get what you can. Okay, so I got stone, got hardwood, wood, that. Okay, good enough for me. And then we'll go over here and we'll throw that stuff in there. Jump back in here. So the report tell me. Same, cloudy with gusts of wind. I like that because of the way that corn behaves in this game. That because of it's still growing, we're getting consistent spreading weeds. I don't think I have that. You're never at your shop. I don't help people who don't do their jobs. Okay. So they've caused damage to my farm. What type of damage are we talking about here? Did they kill all my corn? I'm wondering what weeds he's talking about. I mean, like, I keep the area around my plants pretty okay. Or maybe they didn't kill the corn. Maybe I think the corn. Maybe the corn's just growing like this naturally. I mean, I really, you know what? I'll just keep watering them. Oh. Okay, there. And there. Okay, everything's watered. Now, put that away. Not a lot of... Okay, so these weeds that it's talking about, though, I'm wondering where those are, though. So, like, are we talking, like, these? Like, or maybe it didn't damage the crops, but it damaged the farm. Which, whoa, no, too close. just random trees, I think. I mean, I don't know. I mean, do we need to go on a campaign to like chop all those down or something? I think I got all of them too. Oh, there's a stump right there. I mean, I suppose I could like trim back the grass a little bit. There are a lot of them. There's a lot of it. I'm gonna cut all this grass. I should probably look into getting a silo. Because I could sell hay, technically. Actually. There's a bunch of this back. Just a lot of it. Just, yeah. There. Let's check in here for this stuff. Let's go to Robin and see what the silo needs are. I know it requires clay, which we've been getting, which is good. We have quite the collection of clay brewing. We're gonna start saving moss too. It seems to be a thing. A lot more than I remember it. So okay, so we got that silo. 100 gold, no problem. 100 stone, probably got that. 10 clay, copper bars. Well, we've been making tons of those. So that should. So how many copper bars was it? 10 or 5? 5. Okay. You notice that it says shed, like you can build another shed, and you can, and that's done for multiplayer. So if you have a multiplayer game, the sheds come pre-constructed. But however, if you were to, however, I think you can turn your game into multiplayer. And keep in mind, multiplayer on Stardew is only co-op, which is fine by me. I love co-op. Some people don't, but I enjoy co-op immensely. Yeah. So to speak. So if you turn your farm, so when you do co-op, there are sheds, and I believe that might be if you. Whoops, I don't want that. I believe that's if you add. I believe that's if you're already co-op and you add a co-op person to one of your farms. You have 11 copper bars. That's quite a bit, but let's get some more. Whatever added, so let's go back. Is it 10 or 20 wood? We'll get 20 wood if it's 10. If it's only 10, so be it. I have a feeling it's 10, but it's always good to have as much as you need. Yeah, I was right. It was 10. Okay, well that's good enough for me. And let's go back in here. Let's go here. Might be a rerun, but we can learn it anyways. You learn how to make bread. Okay. Weather report. Okay. Cloudy again with gusts of wind. Okay. Seeds don't get you any net profit. Okay. So I'll just plant them all. Well, I don't know if I have room for them. Spreading weeds. Yeah, where are the weeds, though? I mean, like, it's causing damage to shrimp. Okay, I understand that. I'm not sure how, though. I haven't seen any evidence of any. Actually, I'll just do I'll just go like this for now. And then do that in there. Okay, so with that working, let's get on to watering things now. Okay. So let's just go down the line here. There is nothing planted down there. Nothing is planted here. But you know what? Whatever. Fine. I'll just... I'm gonna get more corn seeds. Or maybe I'll get another plant for kicks. That I'll eventually plant there as a natural barrier. You know, as some sort of a natural barrier. I don't know. Gonna have to buy another pumpkin. Buy extra of everything, it seems. But we'll check how much wheat we have. I think we have quite a few wheat seeds, and I think the wheat might be safe. So let's go like that. Oh, oopsies. Let's take a look at seed-wise. Plenty of wheat. Get a few more though. Can't hurt. Let's throw that in there. Not harvesting a lot right now. That will change though as things grow. But the good thing is we have a pretty good reserve of money because we haven't been spending tons of it because we haven't had a lot to spend it on. I mean, you know, eventually you get to a point in this game where money is just not a thing really. 30 copper ores for inspection. Gosh, I've been using too many of them apparently. Okay, so let's go up here. Let's talk to Pierre. Let's get one more pumpkin seed. Actually, let's get 6 pumpkin seeds. Now we could do bok choy. Get some more wheat. Get a couple sunflower seeds. Get 15 more corn seeds. Actually, let's get 20 corn seeds. Let's get 25 corn seeds. Let's get some bok choy. And then there's amaranth seeds we could get. I don't know if amaranth is a vegetable. Amaranth. Or something, I'm not sure. Everyone, but I think amaranth is yeah, we'll get some. Don't know where we're gonna place all this stuff, mind you. Some of the I know where the bok choy is gonna go, and the pumpkin, and of course, and the other things, but I don't know where we're gonna put things. I mean, you know, it's always simple. Yeah, spread the farm out a little bit more to like other areas, and I agree with that 100%. It's just there's a lot of trees to the south of our farm field, but maybe it's time to make room, you know. So let's put the bok choy down right now. Okay, something's planted there, and I'd like to know what it is. Okay, so I was wrong. The bok choy, there is something planted there. Okay, so let's get this done first and foremost. Probably have the water can for this. Seems like a useful type of thing to have. Okay, so let's put all these seeds in here. Let's put that in there. Okay, so what's the weather report? Just nothing but cloudy with gusts of wind. Just a day in and day out. Okay, so yeah, the 68 we spent. Okay, let's please don't lose about weeds again. Swap those around. Okay. Let's handle everything else first, then we'll get to those. I'm not sure what we're going here. Somebody will tell us one day. Like I'm harvesting with one hand and watering with the other, and not watering the same place that I'm harvesting, which I should be doing. It's a smart thing to do, but I'll do it now. Go down the line, okay. Just like that. Okay, so oh wait, I actually need that. Okay, here we go. Oh, we need fertilizer in 2 areas. Oh, that's right. It's got that. That quality fertilizer is going to end me. Because I can't see it. I know you know that I've seen on the crafting menu, like retaining soil mix you can do, and speed grow and things like that, and it's like we'll use the speed grow. I've seen those. I have found in my experience with this game that why it's nice to have speed grow, because of the things you can do with it, in the end, not necessarily that big of a benefit as you might think. It speeds things up a little bit. I would say speed grow is more something that if you are trying to do the community center, like as a thing, and it's like a key core part of your gameplay in this, then it makes sense. But apart from that, it doesn't make a lot of sense to do it necessarily. So why it's nice and everything, it's not necessarily essential. So why it's nice to have as a thing in the back in your back pocket. It's not and it gives you some good benefits, down the road. It's not necessarily essential. It's not like if you don't do the community center, you won't get the full experience of the game. Don't get me wrong. The game is amazing. This community center is fun. But if you don't do it, it's not like you'll miss out on anything. Because some people just go, gosh, the community center is just too much work. And it's like, yes, I agree with you completely. 100%. I probably should have planned out where to put this thing. Well, let's see. It doesn't really matter where you put it. It encompasses all your hay. So I'm going to put it right here next to the house. Thank you, Robin. And now I'm going to go check. I might buy some more. Well, actually, I'm going to buy more seeds. Ooh, yes. Thank you very much. I was hoping I'd get one of these to put in the community center. Because the foraging thing is still a thing. You know, the way I view the community center, it's, you know, if you happen to be doing, you know, if you happen to come upon things like all these blackberries, then you do the community center. But I'm not going to be like, well, you should definitely do the community center, like, you know, like hard on it. You know, it's something to do later on, I would say, definitely. So we'll put that one right there. Oh, I should bring one of those mushrooms. Okay. Because I have those mushrooms growing year round in my cave. Okay, just let me see what is autumn. That eggplant, yeah, okay, so I'm not growing some of those. But I might as well. I'm already growing that and that, so eggplant and yam, okay. I'll go get one eggplant and one yam seed from Pierre, and then I'll plant those. Okay, so I got a bunch of fruit too, which is nice. I guess Pierre's notice board doesn't ever go away. I need one of these, and I need one of these. How much do you sell fertilizer for, buddy? Basic fertilizer, 100 a pop. Ooh. Yeah, this is why it's better to make it yourself. Well, mayor, that does, you know, I'm wondering what is he does as mayor. I mean, I haven't seen taxes or anything. I mean, I've seen him complain about a lot of things and ask for a lot of help. But, you know, I'm not opposed to helping out the town. It's just some of the things he asks me to do, I'm like, isn't this kind of like your job, you know? Or is this really your job? Like, maybe you should be doing something else, like, I don't know, like being a mayor. Like mayoral things, you know? Like, that's what I'm looking for from you. Okay, and then we've got the water bottle, or the water can. And one more time down here, and go like this, and like this. I think I'm going to get the pickaxe upgraded somewhat, but we don't have enough iron bars. Yeah, we only have 3. I need more. Which I'm hoping the weather, rain. Okay, excellent. So tomorrow is a mine day. We can finally put that new sword to the test. Oh. Here's the fire for you. Okay, so there's probably some harvesting to do. Well, Robin is working. Take some of those gold ones with us. Okay, so let's go to the mines. Oh, wait, well, that's a wild plan. And that's the other piece of it. At least I'm forging it legitimately, so to speak. Rather than cheating, as one could say. Okay, so let's go. The most powerful sword, mind you, is the black sword, which I have in my other playthrough. It one-shots almost anything that you encounter in the mines. There's a lot of quartz around here. So once you get the black sword, you just kind of the mines are there's nothing to fear in the mine. Although once you get to the level that I have with your equipment, there's no point in going in the mines. I've gotten gold because I think iridium is the best metal you can get. I'm not sure. I just remember it's been a long time since I progressed through all the blacksmith levels of equipment. I just know that once you get to a point, once you have gold tools, you can break anything, and there's nothing that your axe, pickaxe, or whatever can't handle. So it's not that big of a problem. Because you can take on all comers. Let's go like this. Queen sauce things are good to learn for later on. when you really, if you really want to start mining like a, you know, I'd say, you know, part of Stardew Valley is to make your own fun, you know, and to make your own, goals, in a sense. Like, what do you want your farm to be about? You know, do you want it to be, you know, locally sourced, you know, ingredients, you know, or like artisan things, or mining, you know? Do you want to be like the, you know, like my other farm has become the town alcohol supplier. You know, in terms of locally sourced ale and wines. And my farm does dabble, you know, ages the wine even at times, and does dabble in a little bit of pickling, you know, and things like that, like pickled vegetables and things like that, you know, which is great, and everything, you know. So, you know, so those recipes that you learn, that is something that you can, you know, that is something that you can focus on as your farm goal. Pretty good with the iron ore this time, this trip. I mean, I get down here to get the iron to upgrade our tools, and then the twofold is that I can find amethyst to give to Emily. By the way, if you want to win, if you played Stardew Valley, leave a comment. Leave in the comment, you know, male or female, who does you marry in this game? It'd be interesting to see what everyone thinks, and the reason why. You know, I've heard a lot of people say, and I've read a lot of places where they say, yeah, Abigail is the best one to marry, and I've never married Abigail in this game, and the reason being that Abigail, I don't know, seems young. I mean, so does Haley too, but which I've married, but Abigail seems like, you know, like when I first encountered Abigail, I did not know that she was a marriageable candidate. I thought she was like 15. 14. I'm not sure how old Abigail is supposed to be. I think they said that like Abigail is like the youngest one, maybe. I'm not sure. There's probably somewhere. Some of you can, if you guys wanted to lose sleuthing, maybe somebody could leave in the comments how old each of the ladies are in Stardew. I'm sure the ages range. I've heard that Penny is the worst one to marry, and I don't know why that is. So yeah, by all means, tell me who you guys choose as your Stardew spouse, and if you are so inclined, maybe a reason why you go after that particularly. Hello, Amethyst. I knew that going one more level was a good idea. I'm sitting there, I was like, one more level, maybe I can find it. Bingo, got what I needed. Okay. Yeah, I can handle you now. Okay. And I'm out of here. Yeah. Energy's pretty low. Health is getting down there too. And why I have this jelly that gives you a lot of energy and health, and gives you max energy for 7 minutes. You know, it's something. You know, I bring that, but in case. But I really want to save that as much as I can. You don't get stuff like that often. Oh yeah, the sword, since I already gave one to Gunther. So I'll definitely donate the scrolls. But everything else though. You're still here, Robin? It's 8:50 at night. I mean, I admire your dedication, but you can't go if you want. The same. Oh no, I need those. That, and then bat wings I know are good to have. Okay, that and that, okay. And then, oh, the reason I kept the Suzco out. And then in here, we're going to put that, I'll donate one to him. Oh wait, actually I want those, yeah. Oh, I'll throw this in there. And then this goes back in here. And then, get out of the way, dog. Okay. If sunny day all day, that's great. Okay, so we got that. Got this, these. Community center, out of curiosity. The fish tank. Ghost fish. Okay, good. So that okay. I had a feeling that mattered. Let's put everything down here so I don't do anything with it. Fire up. It's gonna be sunny. What with you combat? Nice. Roots platter. Okay. The platters and like the cooked dishes, they give you tons of vegetables. I mean, you get the amount you get is obscene. I think, yeah, that's a pretty quick build. Okay, so let's get the water. Okay, let's do this. Doing this massively inefficiently. If you stand between them, you can go like this. So. One of the kind of more surefire ways of telling that you've watered is if it's dark under the plant. The problem is some of the plants cover up whether or not it's you've watered them, so you can't tell. It's why there are invisible plants here that in this area that I can't plant in, but I can just. You know what? No. Hold on a second. I refuse to believe that I cannot plant there. Come on. Gotta be kidding me. It doesn't make sense to me. I want to know something. What's behind this? What's behind this? So there are plants behind that. Okay, that was a bad idea probably, but hey, you know what? It was necessary. That was probably the dumbest thing I've ever done in this game, but you know what? Whatever. Peace of mind. There's probably an easier way to figure that out, but you know what? Yeah, it's like, we'll take out that plant, see what seed it was. Yeah, probably, but oh well. Oh. Oh, I have eggplant. Lots of it, apparently. Well, that's a nice surprise. Maybe next time I harvest wheat, I'll throw in some bok choy while I'm at it. Okay. So, got all those. Those up. That in there. Make sure I've got all the weeds handled. Or contained. Oh yeah, and the moss. I need to get another chest built. Okay, and then the bok choy in there. Okay, so got a couple things to do. So let's drop those in there. Oh no, keep one of those. Yeah. So we got that. And then got okay. So we got all the stuff that we need to go to the go to town. Got a little bit of it. Got some errands to run. So the community center is the first step. Let's just run on up there. Okay, fall foraging. So we got that. Got that. And then fall crops, we got that and that. So, and as is par for the course for Stardew, this will be the last day we do in this episode as we do 7 days each time. So let's go like this. Get a little bit low in energy, so let's eat one of those. Another guy here. Still the same thing, okay. I'm waiting for that hardwood quest to come through for her. Because I think I have the required materials, and if not, I can easily acquire them. Alright, donate. Okay, so I got this for you. And then I got that. I donated one of those, okay. And then I'll go over to Clint. I wonder if Clint knows that I'm slowly stealing Emily. Okay. Stone. Okay, not that impressive. Clay. Okay, that's good. Ooh, what's that? Two nice things. Well, I forgot to get my reward, so I'll go back to Gunther. I'm not giving you the amethyst. That's reserved for someone, Gunther. Oh gosh, I forgot the reward. I think he gives you last time. Well, like last time he didn't, but he routinely gives me 30 seeds. Never mind, I forgot. Okay, I'm here to collect my reward. Gosh, everything but collect the reward. Furniture. He gave me a painting. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Well, I mean, hey. At least he can give me 30 seeds. I wouldn't even know where to start with those. I'd be like, gosh, I don't have a place, for 30 seeds. Not yet, at least. I'll get there, but not yet. Like the Emily. This guy is 2, 4, and still 6. So can't. I mean, I know she loves amethyst, but we just can't seem to break through that 8 thing. Something. Oh yeah, I forgot to do other things, but something I was wondering about is I got a crystal fruit. So I'm like wondering, like, oh, it's from the winter. Okay, well let's go give it the ghost fish and such. Gunther can't tell me anything about that. Can I read that? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna go contribute those other things to the community center because I had the things needed for the shake and the winter foraging bundle. I didn't know crystal fruit was winter. I mean, I can see why you'd find it down in the mines, which is where I found it because, not a lot of sunlight down there, but specialty fish, yeah. I have more than one. I did not know that. Is this good for eating at all? Nah, not really. It's okay. I mean, I wonder if crystal fruit's hard to find. Are there winter crops? Artisan bundle, animal bundle, fall crops, summer crops, quality crops. I didn't think so. I can probably do that. Of course, it's got melons on the list. We don't grow melons because we don't grow fruit. Although I think, isn't eggplant technically like a fruit? And some of you are probably giggling because I said eggplant at that times. I'm not ancient. I know exactly what eggplant means in the text world, but before that, before and since that, it's going to continue to be a plant. I mean, eggplant is in the name, but I'm not. Well, I am not doing well. But I know it's characteristically kind of like tomato. Yes, it's a vegetable. Yes, tomato is a vegetable, but okay. Let's put this right there. And what's the weather report tomorrow? That's a win, Queen of Sauce. Okay. And that is day 7. So thank you all much for taking time out of your day to watch Stardew Sunday, as this is recording Sunday. If you're watching on Monday, so be it. But hey, I hope you enjoyed it, and all the same. Thank you for taking time out to watch it. If you'd like to, make sure to hit that like button. Remember to leave comments about who it is you married in Stardew Valley, and if you're so inclined, type a little bit why, and give your opinion on who you think the best and the worst is, if you're so inclined as well. Maybe that's the reason or maybe you said, hey, I read that Abigail's the best, so I didn't need any more of it. It's kind of fun. But, and as always, hit that subscribe button. I'd love for you guys to come back and keep watching it. It means a lot to me when you subscribe. And to those of you who have subscribed, a big thank you. Until next time, guys, my name is Resler, and I'm looking off.